What is up, y'all? It's your girl, brand new, and honey, I am back in the building. Listen. This time, honey, I am back to talk about some drama, honey, going on out in these YouTube streets. We got Mr. AL, Mr. Anthony Lofties. Child, what is going on with him? Okay, what is going on with him? He ended up saying that if I strike a video, trust, I will gladly say it. They're so smart till they're stupid. They don't realize the person is always all of their panels. Huh? Keep saying Anthony is in cahoots with helping whoever it is with the strikes, and watch I give you what you want. I promise it won't be a soft strike. I will do all 3 hard strikes at the same time. Ooh. Now, who is accusing Anthony of doing anything? But I will say this, you guys. I will say this. It was weird listening to him talk about Carlos and Maurice. And he kept saying, yeah, they're striking channels and, I don't blame them. And first off, you was the main one talking about the Scotts. You the one that did an interview with the businesswoman that said that, and we will say allegedly, that Marceau has scammed her. You was the main one that covered that. You was the one finding out all the tea. Melody aired you out and told us, honey, about your character. Okay, and it's just like, why are you acting like you didn't have like anything to do with dragging the Scotts, putting them in lowest terms, putting their business out there about how they scam people and, how they are always playing in people's face when it comes to business. You was the main one doing that. And I'm just so baffled. I'm perplexed. I'm confused. Okay, and I told y'all, God is not the author of confusion. Okay, so I don't understand why he all of a sudden is acting like he has nothing to do with what he's accusing other people of doing. Okay, like, make that make sense. But, honey, the people was dragging him, honey, in the comment section, honey. Ooh, child. So one person says, you have so much animosity, figure it out. Life would be so much better. Ooh, child. Another person says, how did you turn into such a nasty person, Anthony? Melody tried to tell y'all. Absolutely. I told y'all that nigga wasn't shit. I tried to tell y'all. But y'all don't listen. I told y'all. You came on YouTube being so humble, and then you started making a few pennies. Not a few pennies. And you change up so quick, man. Money really is the root of all evil. Another person says, hey, I was just windmilling for you in somebody else's comment section about how you're not throwing shade at said person. You were just giving the explanations of insight about not publicly speaking out of turn about court documents. I also backed it up with more in-depth research and about the plaintiff asking for bank statements is not a big deal, as you've previously stated. I hope that's okay. Another person says, I'm sorry you're still going through this. Another person says, why you always have to make something about you. No one said anything about you striking anyone. Just want to be relevant in some type of way. Yeah, I haven't really heard anybody say that it was him, but I just thought it was odd that I heard him, talk about other people and he didn't really say no names, not that I'm aware of, but it was like, you be talking about the Scots too. You be dragging. You be all behind the scenes. That's why Melody called your ass out, because you was getting too damn close to the show, okay? Shit, you was he was doing extra credit, honey, when it came to Love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay? He was trying to get close to Melody's business people, honey. Yeah, he was doing the most. So another person says, seems like you are always fighting or defensive about something. I have never seen so much frame from a content creator before. You randomly pop up on my timeline, but it's never positive. Yikes. Another person says you need to go see a psychiatrist and get your mental health in check. Another person says, see, there he goes. Didn't get struck, but made videos inserting himself. Yeah, because he had said they didn't strike his channel. Now, here comes the threats, because he's always playing the victim. Absolutely. Child, another person says, Anthony, no one cares. You are making a fool out of yourself. Everyone is talking about you. Another person says, Anthony, I truly mean no harm when I say this, but it seems like ever since the issue between you and Mel, you become very bitter and biased. I pray for your healing so that you can move forward and not allow this situation to continue to affect your commentary. Oh, child, they are praying for him. Another person says, you and Carlos are messy. It seems like you're mad, and remember, a hit dog hollows. Ooh, child, they just dragging him. Another person says, I just unsubscribed. Ooh, child. And then he says, bye. And ooh, it's like, what is going on? He was really liked by people, you guys, at one point. He was funny, witty, hardworking, like his channel, it really blew up. And it's sad that he's going out, like this. It's like, don't nobody have nothing nice to say about him. I know some people are like, well, yeah, but people still watching him. And, people will still watch you and, but they will still watch you make a fool out of yourself. Okay. And insert yourself into mess that ain't got nothing to do with you. Okay. I just thought that was so weird that, he was just getting on all these, content creators, like they did something so horrible. And it's like, when you leading the pack, you was the main one, always talking about the Scots, always interviewing people. You had audio of recorded conversations. You put certain stuff behind a paywall. You did a lot of stuff. Another person says you are trying to cover for Carlos King. Another person says, I absolutely cannot with you. Another person says you are so petty. And some people are saying, that he's funny. Some people are enjoying him. But yeah, it looked like he is turning off a lot of his subscribers. Okay, it's like, ooh, child. Immediately, though, when I heard about all this channel striking stuff, I thought about him. I was like, I was wondering if they had did that to him, because he was the one that was coming out with a lot of videos. So I don't know, child. I don't know, but he said that they didn't, do that to him. So I also, you guys, while I was doing a little research, I stumbled upon this post that somebody said about the YouTubers that cover Love and Marriage Huntsville. It says, since most of the YouTubers seem to be mellometers, I'm beginning to wonder if they are helping or hurting Mel. I say this because of the infighting between the fandom. Also, I said this on another post, but I'm beginning to see some that are becoming particularly greedy and flashy because of the amount of money they are making from YouTube. Some of the YouTubers are starting to show the same characteristics of the cast, using male as a means to come up, and now becoming catty and mean-spirited. It's making me wonder if this helps or harms her by keeping so much shiggity up constantly. Mel is dealing with enough. She doesn't need to have to address the infighting and having her own grown ass fans running, tattling like children. SMH. So, what do y'all think about that? So, another person calls out Mel and Martell. And the person says, well, first off, I think that the YouTubers that cover this show are normal. Any information that is too personal, like any other show, is given to them by the cast. Unfortunately, Mel and Martell know people are tuned in to watch their toxic dynamic. That's what keeps the show relevant, because it's definitely not the other cast members. Ooh, child, the shade. Mel couldn't survive her own show long term. She's not a star like that. Ooh. Only on the show, and even then, let's not forget her mean girl antics. Martell is toxic from what we see on the show, but in all honesty, he doesn't seem so deadly on the show. If you hear the stuff outside the show, then for sure he should go. But watching the show, besides him being a delusional, pompous a-hole, he brings more to the show than Mel currently. What? What show is you watching? Mel has been acting like she's above everyone for how many seasons now? Plus, I don't see her leaving because it's her show, right? She pitched it to Carlos. Exactly. Absolutely. Why should she leave? It's her damn show. And ain't no show, I told y'all, without Melody. I mean, the rest of them be lying and they got the imposter syndrome, honey. Okay. So, child, the person goes on to say likewise with Martell. If so, it would be hard to get rid of one or the other. Sadly, though, even though they are divorced, they are a duo. They both need each other for a storyline. The person goes on to say, anyway, maybe Mel needs a break from the show, maybe a spinoff about finally moving to Atlanta. She deserves to be happy. She really has suffered with Martell. So, you guys, that's all I have to say about that. I stumbled up on that. I was like, what is the people talking about? But y'all get in the comments. Let me know what you thought about this here video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.